Hello friends, I'm Denise Jarvie and welcome to my channel. Whether you're just beginning this journey or you've been travelling it for a while, my goal is to help you connect more deeply with your authentic self so that you can live a life filled with purpose and clarity. And I'm really truly honoured to have you here today. This is a space where we can come together heart to heart to explore, reflect and heal. As you settle in, feel the warmth of our circle, knowing that you're in a safe, nurturing environment where every part of you is welcomed and loved. So let's begin by taking a deep breath in. Breathe in a beautiful, deep, cleansing breath and feel the air fill your lungs. And as you exhale, just let go and release anything and just be here present with me and with you. So today we're exploring the powerful art of letting be. Often people talk about letting go, but when I started my journey, I thought I had to actively do something to get rid of something. Over time, I realised it's more about letting it be. Because when we complain or justify, we anchor these things deeper into our beliefs and thoughts. So in essence, we're arguing for our limitations and getting in our own way. So to let something be is to allow it to exist in the space without trying to change or resist it. So whether you focus on it or not, it remains. The process is about refocusing your attention to gain a centered approach. Then if you choose, you can revisit from a place of centeredness, seeing it, the thing that you don't like, without judgment. And if judgment arises, just simply refocus and continue until you can observe it without being triggered. Now this may require some diligence and time, and if something feels too difficult, it's okay to just put it down for a while. The idea is to observe and feel this fully without judgment so that you can gain the wisdom it has to share with you. I really want you to gain some tools to be able to allow everything to be in your space. Now that doesn't mean that we're going to love everything that comes up. Of course we can't. But we also can't avoid things or try to control them. We can control ourselves, of course, and the way that we perceive and the way that we focus. But if you've ever tried to control anyone else, and believe me, I've tried that, it doesn't really work. All we end up doing is just nagging or, telling people what to do. And I don't know about you, but I really don't like being told what to do. And if somebody tries to tell me what to do, I'll probably push back twice as much. Or maybe not so much anymore because I've been doing work on that. But it's just something to be aware of. We can't nag people into changing their views, because if that's their view, that's their view. But what you can do is allow it to be, and that's what we're talking about today, letting things be as they are. And I said earlier that I realized that when I stepped onto this journey a long time ago, that I really thought, give me the right action to let things go. How do I let it go? And I had one teacher just say, just let it go. And it's like, yeah, but how do I do that? And what I realized, it's more about just coming to peace with where I am, that it's okay, that I haven't done anything wrong, and this thing is not punishing me. And obviously you're going to have different stories to what I did, and still do at times, because things can still trigger me and spin my head around when I look at them. But now I'm more willing to stop and ask myself, what on earth is going on? Why is this pushing my buttons so much? We can't run away from something, because whatever it is you're running away from comes with you until you learn to integrate it. And I've learnt that the hard way. Let me tell you, running away or trying to dismiss something or just pushing it down, all of these things, all of these coping mechanisms that we use just put off the inevitable. So let me share with you 4 gentle steps that can help you on this journey of letting be. So the first one is to own your feelings. Acknowledge and accept your emotions. They belong to you and are a reflection of your inner world. So embrace them as a part of your journey. Number 2 is feel the emotion. Allow yourself to fully experience what you're feeling. These emotions are guiding you toward where you might need more love and balance. And the third one is witness the feeling in your body. So just notice where these emotions are manifesting physically. Gently observe these sensations with compassion. Just knowing your body is working to help you heal. And number 4 is express and journal. So give your emotions a voice. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and insights. This active expression is a powerful step toward understanding and releasing. So we're going to do a little meditation today, but before we do that, let's choose a card. Let's choose a card to see what it is that maybe we need to focus on. It doesn't matter, it's just a beautiful way to just gain a little bit of focus and clarity. So if there's something that you are not quite sure that you want to let be, release, let be, let's just see what the cards say. And after we've done the meditation, I'm going to choose another card and we'll see what comes up then. So I got alignment. Okay, so alignment means to align. So when we're out of balance, you are aligning to the thing that is taking you out of balance. And it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't feel very good because you're out of alignment of your truth. So think about it this way. Your higher self sees everything as it is. So when we're talking about letting something be, that's exactly how your higher self or your soul views whatever you're focusing on. It just allows it to be there. It views it from the space of love, unconditional love, which really just means that it holds no judgment about it, because that's what unconditional love is. So when you're looking at something, your soul or your higher self is also looking at the same thing. So there we go, we've got our higher self and we've also got you, and you're both looking at the same thing. Now, your higher self is viewing this from the place of unconditional love. It's allowing it to just be there. And your physical self or your egoic self is viewing it through the beliefs and ideas that you have about something. So if you look at something and it triggers you, it annoys you, the first thing that I say to myself is, whose belief is this? Because if I'm feeling something that has taken me out of alignment, it's not my truth. It might be somebody else's truth, but it isn't mine. And trying to change the outside world in order to make me feel better is a really hard thing to do. And in actual fact, it's just not going to get you anywhere, because now it's conditional and you're saying you need to change, this thing needs to change in order for me to feel good. And I don't know about you, but I sort of had parents that did that to me. They would look at me and they'd say, now you just have to dress differently, speak differently, do your hair differently, so that when we look at you, we feel good. That wasn't exactly what they were saying, but that's what they were meaning. Because obviously the way I dressed, spoke, or did something triggered something in them, made them uncomfortable, and they may have felt a failure as a parent, or whatever story it brought up in them. I can't speak for them. But of course they would do whatever they could to get me to do the things they wanted me to do in the way they wanted me to do it, because then it made them feel good. And that's control, trying to control something. And you might be able to do it when the children are very young, when I was very young, but once I hit those teenage years, it's like, nope. And you start pushing back and pushing back. And so that's just a little analogy to help you understand that, trying to control anything is futile. The only thing you can control, though, is where your focus goes and the way you perceive something, and questioning something. So, that is a power. That is your superpower. Being sensitive is your superpower. So sensitive to the idea that this thing's annoying me, this thing's triggering me. I don't understand why it's triggering me. And instead of blaming it, you say, okay, so what's occurring inside of me? And look, if it doesn't make any sense in that moment, just let it go. Let it go. I'm trying to say not let it go, but just let it be. Just refocus on something. But you've asked the question. And once you find a way to align, come into alignment, the answer will come to you. There's those times where you're all of a sudden, I don't know, you might be having a shower, driving the car, on the loo, doing something, cooking, washing up, and this idea all of a sudden pops into your head. And you go, because in that moment you're holding no resistance and you have actually come into alignment. So think of alignment as your higher self, your personality, and your body all coming together at the same time. So you're all perceiving the same thing, all your vibrations are the same. And know that your higher self, often we think, well, why can't my higher self just come down to here and agree with me, agree with the fact that this personal thing is really annoying me? Because your higher self is always going to see things from an unconditional point of view. And isn't that wonderful, though? Because that gives you a place to move to be in that space. And if something is uncomfortable, the only reason you're feeling uncomfortable is because you and your higher self are having a disagreement. You are not in alignment or agreement with your higher self. And so go easy on yourself and go easy on other people as well, because just because they're doing something that's annoying you, don't take it personally. That's just how they live, or that's just how it is they want to say or be or do their life. And your job is to figure out how to do your life in a way that is in alignment. So that was a long explanation of alignment, but hopefully that helped you to understand. Okay, so let's do a little meditation and incorporate those ideas we were talking about to help you to let something be, to release it, to change your perception about it and bring you back into alignment. So bring to your mind something that is triggering you, annoying you, upsetting you, and just whatever comes to mind first, and we'll use that as a way to focus and help you to allow that to be and to bring about healing. So when you feel ready, just make yourself comfortable, and you can lie down if you like, you can sit up. There is no right or wrong way to meditate, so always remember that. And to be comfortable is the most important thing, because there's nothing more distracting to a meditation than to be uncomfortable. If you've got an itch, or if your back hurts, if your legs hurt, if something is annoying you and hurting, that is distracting. And obviously, if you can sit in lotus position, or whatever position you want to sit in, do that. Do what is most comfortable for you. So when you're ready, let's just move our bodies around a little bit, adjust your body, and just make sure you're nice and comfy. But at any time you get uncomfortable, just move. So just gently, gently close your eyes. And know that in the closing of your eyes, you begin to let go of the outside world and gently move into your inner world of wisdom, of solutions, of allowing all things to be just as they are. There's no one you need to be, and there's nothing you need to do, except just to be. Take a deep breath in and just feel it go all the way down deep into your belly. Hold it and release it. Take another deep breath in, taking in the breath of life, letting it move deep, deep into your belly. And as you release it, imagine that you're releasing stagnant energy, old hurts, anything you may be holding on to. Just let it move out of you on the out breath. And just take another deep breath in. See if you can get it deeper and deeper than last time. And hold it. Hold it. And release. And keep breathing out, breathing out. Breathing out until there is nothing left. And then just take another deep breath in. And out. And just allow your breath now to fall into its own gentle, natural rhythm. Moving in and moving out. And just feel your shoulders dropping down and your jaw relaxing. And know that you're in this safe space, in this beautiful sacred circle that we are all co-creating here today. Through our hearts, we are all connected. So imagine now that you begin to breathe into your heart And as you breathe out, you feel your heart expanding, becoming larger and larger. This is a safe space to feel the essence of you and the essence of your heart. And keep allowing your beautiful heart space to grow larger and larger until it expands all around you. And you feel yourself floating in your own heart space, being nurtured and loved by you in a space of unconditional love, where all things can be just as they are. Feel the love of you. And if you like, you can also feel the edges of your heart space just gently touching the edges of the heart space of the person next to you, all of us who are in this circle today. All meditating and healing together to help each other in community, in love. But only do that if that is something you feel you want to do. And in this beautiful space, floating in your own heart, feeling very relaxed and calm and at peace. Just bring to mind that thing that triggers you. Just let it be. Let it be with you. You can imagine it floating in front of you. And just simply observe it. You're acknowledging it by allowing it to be here. So just observe it and know that you can look at it from all sides. You can either move around it or you can get it to just gently rotate in front of you. You begin to see all of the positives and all of the negatives, all of the things that make up this thing that's annoying you, that triggers you. And you feel yourself lifting into the space of your soul's vision. You embrace your soul as your soul embraces you. And you observe this through the eyes of your soul, through the eyes of your higher self, your guides, angels, light beings, and loved ones. A fifth dimensional perspective. And from this elevated perspective, you begin to see and feel and embody the reasons why it is here in your life, why it annoys you, what it's trying to help you to love about yourself and come back into balance with. And from this perspective, just check in with your body. Where do you feel it in your body. Take note of where you feel it in your body, because that will also be telling you something as well. And that is something that you can look up later, or maybe talk to a therapist about to help you gain further knowledge. But just as a little summary, wherever you feel it in your body, take note of the chakra that it is around. So if you're feeling pain in your head, that will most likely be connected to your third eye or your crown chakra. So there might be aspects of not listening to yourself, not allowing yourself to connect to your higher self. If you're feeling something around your waist, that might be about your self-empowerment, self-esteem. Do you give your energy away to other people? Are you a people pleaser? So just take note of the space of where it is in your body and the chakra that it is closest to. Maybe if it is in your legs, your hips, your feet, it might have something to do with your base chakra. Feeling safe in your survival, not worrying about money. Your sacral chakra, the next one up, might have something to do with your relationships or creativity, or your relationships or sexuality. And it also might be that your inner child is not feeling safe. That your inner child wants to be embraced and loved, and for you to be the parent to yourself that maybe was never given to you. I've spoken about the solar plexus, the next one up, but maybe something is coming up around your chest, or your middle back. And this will connect to your heart and unconditional love. Your capacity to give and receive without judgment, to just be and allow all things to be just as they are. And something around your shoulders, your upper back, your throat, your jaw. Maybe something to do with your throat chakra. How willing are you to live your life from your highest perspective, your highest truth? Because now you're getting into your higher will within your throat. Your ability to be able to speak your truth from your heart. And to be able to speak your truth is not to speak your judgments. It's not to blame others. It's to speak your truth. Without blaming, without trying to be right, but just allowing. This is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I like. If you ever feel yourself swallowing when you're trying to say something to someone, you're generally swallowing back down your truth. And know that there are only 3 reasons why we do not speak our truth to someone, or we're not honest in our communications. It's because we are scared of being yelled at, laughed at, or someone leaving us because of our truth. So again, if you're swallowing at any time, if you're swallowing words down, you find them too hard to say, take note, because that's telling you something about your truth. And we talked about the third eye and the crown. And so that's just a little way to help you understand what your pain may be leading you to, where the uncomfortable feelings may be telling you what they're telling you. And so now that you have acknowledged and observed and felt in your body this thing that is triggering you, it's time now to thank it. You can say to this thing, thank you. Thank you for showing me where I am out of alignment, where I am yet to love something about myself. Thank you for helping me set myself free. And allow this thing to go on its way. Allow it to be the trigger for someone else to help them understand more love about themselves. And again, this does not mean that you have to agree with the behavior, agree with the idea, agree with the thing. You are allowing things to just be, so that you can take back your precious energy to bring about change, to bring about something new, a new way of being. And maybe this thing triggered you to create a whole new way of being that will help you and others to heal, create a kinder, more inclusive, more compassionate world. So as we thank this thing that triggered you, it just gently begins to fade from view until it disappears completely. Disappears from your life, disappears from your vibration. It no longer has a hold on you. It no longer pulls your energy towards it. You are now focused on moving forward and creating something anew. Be who you are. And just gently, gently now, begin to imagine that your heart space is drawing closer towards you. It's becoming smaller and smaller, until it moves inside of you, into your heart. and know that you can expand it at any time to feel that beautiful peace and calm and unconditional love. You feel very relaxed, calm, at ease, and even a sense of relief washes over you that this thing no longer has a hold on you, that you have the tools to empower yourself, to use all of your energy to create the life that you truly want. Bring your focus back to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Be fully present in the magnificence of you. Come back to the here and the now. And when you feel ready, just gently open your eyes and smile. And how wonderful is that? You have just expanded and become more. So congratulations. Let's now choose a card to tell us what the most important aspect of the meditation was. Soul journey. So this is all part of your soul's journey. So the soul's journey is to see both sides of everything, the positive and negative. It's not about getting rid of one and embracing the other. It's about allowing everything to be there, because the contrast of life helps you to create the things that you truly want in life. And that's part of the soul's journey. It helps it to expand. It helps you to expand. It helps the universe to expand. So keep being you and doing what you're doing. So for some homework, I'm going to give you homework, practice the 4 gentle steps. So over the next week, whenever you encounter a challenging emotion or situation, just consciously practice the 4 steps we discussed. Start by acknowledging your feelings, then allow yourself to feel them fully. Notice where these emotions are in your body and take time to journal about your experiences. And you can even choose your own oracle card too. Take a few moments each day to choose an oracle card and reflect on its message and how it relates to your journey of letting be. Use the card as a point for meditation or journaling, allowing it to guide you towards deeper feelings. And also, if you can, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes each day to practice the meditation that we did together. Or, just focus on your breath and allow any tension or resistance to dissolve with each exhale. Use this time to just simply be without judgment or expectation. So, and if you feel comfortable, share your experiences with letting be. Just write something in the comment or on my social media. How did the 4 steps help you? What insights did the oracle card reveal? Sharing your journey can inspire others and deepen your own understanding. Remember, this is a practice that takes time and patience, so be gentle with yourself. I'm here to support you every step of the way, and I'm looking forward to hearing about your experiences. So until next time, take care and continue to embrace your journey with curiosity and compassion.